Okay, fine. Yeah. All right, so, okay, starting again. As I goofed up the first time here, today is, let me get this to going here. It's 108. All right, so it's 108, whatever day it is, 16 September 2019. This is a video about how I repaired this. I only have time to make the video but not upload it. So here is the front of it, okay? Let's see, I'm using, and by the way, I'm not using these microphones just yet. I have, anyway. So we're just using the onboard microphone for that camera, and the Facebook people, they're up there. So that's the input view. It's got AC and DC through 13.2 volts, it says there, but it only takes 8D batteries, so it's only 12 volts, but anyway. There's the tune end, that's the top end. It doesn't have a complete antenna. I just don't have that many antennas to run around putting in. That's the front of it. Okay, this has, as far as the tape features, it only has TPS, which is tape program search. And you can see how it's dusty and all that. So it doesn't have Q review. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. It does have headphone jack, volume, balance, bass, treble, ambient stereo and mono, metal tape, chromium tape, normal tape, line in, radio and tape, and then it has record mute. That's for putting a blank space in your music so the TPS will work. You have FM AM switch, you have a loudness button, and then there's your TPS button turned on or off, so it'll rewind without finding your music or whatever. Moving along, there's the back of it. Here's your left and right microphones, your line in, your line out, okay? And what else? It also has your speaker, external speakers, and then down here it's got a world voltage doohickey, and it takes 8D batteries, like I said, right there, okay? So moving along, that was like when you open it, there's, the battery compartment, okay? It's nicely rusted, all right? Anyway, so it's rusted, okay. And then that's the screws, it takes 6 screws, right? Got that? Oh, no, okay, now I can't, wait. Oh, gotta exit, wait, exit, okay. Okay, so where was I? Back, bottom, nothing happening there. All right, so there, you take the door, push up on the door, it comes up, okay? Crack it open, take a picture, everything happens, all right? So that's the inside view. As the front flops down from the front. And then, what am I taking a picture of here? I don't know, just details, okay? And here are the speakers, right? So it's a 3 ohm. You look at that maybe later. Well, that's not it. See, okay, so that's the speaker connection right there. It's pretty simple. Okay, here's a better picture of the speakers. Wait, this side's, well, can I get... That's what speaker it takes, all right? So just pause the video. You can look at that all day long, all right? And that's a tweeter, okay? It's just I don't know what that is, probably a piezo or something like that, but that's the other side, the other tweeter, okay? And then that's, the inside without the front speakers there, of course, right? And then just another picture, just because you can never take enough pictures. There's a flash picture, wow. Okay, and then here, the front is just held on. It's held in place by all the screws that hold it together, so it just falls off the front. And then this is the, this is the recording bar right here. That thing right there, that's the recording bar, and that's why I took that picture. And then this is just a picture of this side, okay, and let's turn it around. Let's take a picture of that side, all right? So there's a picture of that side, just, can't ever have enough detail, right? And then a picture from the bottom side. Look at the dust there, all right, and all the wires and such. Very helpful. And then here's a picture of the motor. Let me get in nice and close for you so you can see it's 20 October of '83. The motor is, I made a previous video where it was working, but when I took it apart it wasn't working because the motor burnt. All right, so here's just a picture of the tape deck. It's got takes 4 belts, okay, so here I'm just showing which wires go to where, coming from what, and so on and so forth. And then here again, I'm trying to show again, you know, what wires go, what, you know, this goes to there, that goes to there, that goes to there, and these, anyway, all that goes to wherever. Okay. And then this was a bad picture. Well, actually, that's the head. Okay. Here's a better picture of the head. Okay, head wires. And then here's just a picture of, it's got one belt here, another belt here, and the flat belt there. Okay, so this, anyway, that's just, you know, I don't know what that all turns, but it's there. Takes a BA 532, which is anyway, you look it up on the Google net. Dual mono amplifiers. Okay, so there it is again, BA whatever. Whoops, what happened? Okay, too much fun. Then here's a tape deck with the front thing removed, so you can see where the old tape counter belt goes, right? Okay, and then here's the whatever, just more pictures. I was trying to picture the head. It's nicely, you know, not corroded. And just another picture of that, you know, just showing all the belts and what they travel and what they do. And there's that, another picture of the motor, okay. And then just, can never have enough pictures, believe me. Alright, so here's a good picture of the, well, straight on, who cares. Alright. Here, everyone wants to know where the tuner string goes. So there's where the tuner string goes. It goes like that, from here to there, and around, and like that, and, okay. And this is the antenna, you know, connection thing. It takes a standard antenna. Of course, if I had another one, which I don't, it just takes a, you know, standard screw right there and a flat thing and half round flat. Anyway, and here's just another better picture of the amplifier. Okay, and then I don't know what okay, so now what I've done here is I've had an issue with the motor, so I'm checking the voltage by putting jumpers across the motor. Okay, across the motor. And then use the same kind of connectors. You can't see it, are down here hanging by my feet. And I measured 3.3 volts, 13.3 volts. Okay, and then here with powered up by hitting one of the power buttons, I got 15 volts. Okay. And anyway, so there's the old motor. All right, racing along. Gosh, there's just. Okay, more detail, more detail, more detail, more detail, more detail, more detail, more detail. Got it? Then here, when you take the things apart, here's the one screw. One long screw is in that hole. The two short screws go in that hole and this hole. Okay, so lay them out there so you understand. And then here's the underside of when you're trying to take it apart. You know, this belt here goes around that, and this belt goes around that, and the flat one goes up there under that thing. Okay, so. And then we get it apart, and that's what it looks like, okay? And then just drives 3 belts. The wide belt goes here, the other belt, and the other belt, okay? And then just that. Then we measure the height of the thing, because remember I said want to get the right spacing for the right height of the motor when you put the new motor on, so. Like that, like that, like that, like that. And here's a new motor I put in here. It's upside down. You just flip your head around and look at that, okay? That's what we put in. That's what it looks like. That's the old versus new, and again, old versus new. And here's the secondary belt, or the whatever, those 2 belts. That's again the old motor. Okay, so here I bought a gazillion motors from this company here on eBay. Okay, so I have a brand new motor I installed in this tape deck. Okay, so here I am adjusting the speed on that tape deck, or the tape motor, CCW. Okay, and here I'm playing Santana. Okay, and it took me a few pictures to get the thing to go, you know, full deal on that there. All right. And so now we've got the tape deck all fixed. Let's, you know, check out the dirt and dust and crud and all that in there. Right. So. Okay. Yeah, I got a bath. Alright. And we take it outside and I use a paintbrush to clean off the speakers. That's how I do it without damaging the speakers. I use a paintbrush. Okay. Here I'm just measuring the tweeter because I wanted to see, you know, just how big it could be, or if I were to change it with something with like a paper cone thing, right? And then just another, you know, measurement just to see, you know, how big it is. All right, and then here it is. We're all done, and look at that, full power almost, right? Okay, so I think that's the last picture. Yeah, that's the last picture because I repaired that. So, all right, so now let me get to, let me take this here, and what time is it? 1:18. I'm going to be late for work. Okay, so I want to plug in. Okay, so we're going to plug in wide out. Right, wide out. Okay, let's not just, okay. Plug in that to there, right? Wide out. Is it wide out all the way? Okay, so here, boom this down. All right, so there's that. Here's this. So now I want to go with a, let's see here. So, okay, I've got a, let's see here. Okay, let's just start this. It's a one button record. So is it turned on? Tape. Hit tape. So I'm going to talk here to the, whatever end, the input end, the headphone jack end, okay, of the Quasar 3642 16, what is it? We're on 16 September 2019. There we go. We're talking to the tune end, right? And we set the, okay, so here the tape kind of rolling along. Can you see that there? All right, so, okay, and let's flip it over to radio. There's a radio. Let's tune the radio. All right, so. There's that.
A football player who faced
talking
opposition,
hit the play on
racism,
this.
hatred.
So we got that in there, right? So now let's turn that off, put it back to tape, hit rewind. Okay, so hit rewind. There's good. Hit play. Let's hit stop. Talk here to the whatever end, the input end, the headphone jack end, okay, of the Quasar 3642 16. What is it? We're on 16 September 2019. There we go. We're talking to the tune end, right? And we set the, okay, so here the tape kind of rolling along. Can you see that there? All right, so okay, and let's flip it over to radio.
African football player who faced opposition, racism, hatred.
Alright, so much for that. So, going back to the line in. Oh, sorry, that was this tape here. Let me take a nice quality tape here, which is like some Fleetwood Mac. Okay, so flip this in here, hit play, and put it on line in. Alright, so that's Fleetwood Mac, okay, and then if we take eject, and what happened here? Okay, now wait, how many buttons? Stop, eject, there we go, okay, so that, this, here. So let's play the Santana real briefly, okay, so hit play, put it on. Hit stop on that, and hit eject on this, and then take this here and put it on that like this, and then hit play. Uh-oh, did you see that? I just pulled out the power plug thing a little bit. You see that there? Let me pull it out the rest of the way. How about that? It runs on batteries, people. Okay, so it runs on batteries, and that's all I want to show you there. That does that. So let me hit stop on this. I don't want to be selling that music, but I just want to show you that it looks like that, works like that. It all works now. It's got a brand new belt in there. The line-in works. Just missing section 2 of the. Well, it's missing the. It's missing the. It needs a new antenna, but it's got this much of antenna on here, right here, and it's 122, and I got to beat feet to work. Okay, so I'll upload this video later, but for those of you on Facebook, hope you enjoyed watching me as I tried to describe all the heck that I've gone through with this machine, getting it to work and make it work and all that. So there it is. Yeah, there it is. One person watching. Okay. Well, I didn't turn it for you. There it is. So, okay. Well, let me just take it off here because I really do have to beat feet out of here to get to work on time. Okay, so there's that. It's working. Say hello to the live on Facebook, or I'm all confused. All right, so this is how I spend my days working on these things, right? So good day, bye. Hope you enjoyed. I got to run to work. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Okay.